What attracted us to Ceningan Island was the story we heard. Well, some say it's just a myth. We were told that many years ago the Indonesian government had wanted to sell this island and asked all the people there to leave. Half the community left and the rest were torn between leaving their homes and going hungry. Then, one stormy night, the rough sea swept onto shore seaweed in abundance, and since then the fishermen has prospered from selling the seaweed and never had to abandon their homes anymore. We could not verify of this if it were true, but at Travel Tales, it was good enough for us to go on a journey to Ceningan Island to hunt down this story. To get there, we have to travel by boat to Lembongan Island, a tourist paradise, especially for surfers. To find out more about this myth, we figured it was best to stay with the locals, so we boarded a truck and headed for a homestay. There are 1,500 people on this island and their mode of transportation is by trucks and motorbikes. Passing the village there was seaweed spread out to dry on every bit of empty land. Cockfight is a favorite pastime of the locals, and each household has 1 or 2 fighting cocks trained for battle at the local community center. This is the last leg of the journey to Ceningan. These 2 islands are connected by a bridge, and we have decided to walk across rather than take the bikes. It does not seem any safer walking across though, as there's every chance we may get knocked over the bridge by the motorbikes. This homestay has 4 rooms. The owner will cook for us and a young local seaweed farmer will take us out to his farm at sea soon after lunch. Gede Lama is 30 and has been working on his father's seaweed farm since he was 20. He is married with 2 young children, and his extended family can live off the farm with income of 150 ringgit a month. Each basket of seaweed, when dried, weighs 5 to 6 kilograms, and each kilogram costs 2 ringgit. He has a different story to tell about seaweed's origin. In 1984, a rich Javanese who came to cultivate seaweed for export taught the people here how to plant seaweed so that he could buy from them. He would buy all the seaweed from the farmers and send them to a factory in Surabaya to be processed and exported. Processed seaweed are sold at about 10 ringgit a kg.
What is this?
Ayam.
What is this?
This is papaya.
Ya, nama saya Gede Lama dari Ceningan buat pergi ke laut untuk ngalap gunung.
Today, Lama takes tourists out to see how seaweed is cultivated and let them have their hand at collecting them. He is part of a community-based ecotourism program to ensure that tourism does not destroy his village. This program is part of a project by a local NGO, Jaringan Eco Wisata Desa, to help the community take charge of ecotourism in their villages. It helps to channel most of the revenue back to the community.